Good morning, students. So we are discussing some of the mains questions previous year 2022, and here what is your approach towards the paper, because our student scored in mains economy 102 marks Rika. So what kind of content should be present in the paper? And here students are having kind of phobia with respect to economy. And in the economy paper, apart from the economy, in the security also present, science and tech also present, environment is also present. Try to understand what to write. If you carefully observe what I am conveying here and what content should be written here, and SDG goals and Ashok Dalvia committee and different committees I will be recommending. And not only that, how you are integrating the static plus current. Here I will be taking one question, and if you carefully observe this question, because almost past 5 years ये क्वेश्चन कम से कम आपको 5-6 बार आया था एग्जाम में, वो 5 टाइम्स. इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम. इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम इज डिफरेंट, मिक्स्ड फार्मिंग सिस्टम इज डिफरेंट, organic agriculture is different, natural farming is different. So every word, for example, some students are writing, एक बंदा मेंस के लिखा है था इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग, he wrote mixed farming. So this is not relevant because here integrated. And some students are writing organic, some students are writing natural farming, right? So here whenever they are asking any question, you should be carefully reading this one. What is integrated? Carefully observe. Integrated means it's a collective combination of all aspects. Here not isolating anything. Integrated farming system. Farming means it is agricultural practice. It is not confined pure agriculture, and allied sector also present. And how is it helpful? Small and marginal farmers. It is the demand of the question. First you have to address what is integrated farming. Here in approach you must write what should be our approach. In approach you have to write in introduction. In introduction, what the first demand of the question, what is integrated farming system, you have to write. Then body, then conclusion, right? So here if you carefully observe, in introduction you have to define, you have to 100% you have to define it. And how is it helpful to the small and marginal farmers? So exclusively small and marginal farmers is asking here. And how many words? 250 words, 15 marks. In introduction, if you carefully observe, here apart from the agriculture, and here livestock, beekeeping, silviculture, right, and pig and cow and goat and other things. So agriculture plus livestock is being cultivated here, because if you are practicing only agriculture, it is kind of monotonous. Mean only one type of cropping, one type of crop you are practicing, one type of crop. But when it comes to integrated farming, apart from the agriculture, you are taking allied sector also. Here in agriculture, generally you are using chemical fertilizers, pesticides. It is endangering the biodiversity, not only biodiversity, microorganism, soil health also. Right, not only soil, whatever. For example, if you take Punjab, in Punjab, people are affected with the cancer, those who are practicing agriculture, because they are intensively using pesticides and fertilizers. Try to understand. So in integrated farming, you are reducing these kind of inputs like chemical fertilizer, pesticides or weedicides, whatever the harmful pesticides. You are using naturally you are cultivating. that would be good for the biodiversity, nature, environment, human, other species, and you can also achieve the sustainable development goal. And I will be giving those points. Sustainable development goal इधर क्या क्या आ जाएगा मैं बता सकता हूं आपको. क्या SDG गोल लिखना है, अशोक दलवाई कमेटी हम क्या रिकमेंडेशन इधर लिख सकते हैं, एंड बायो अक्यूमुलेशन, बायो मैग्निफिकेशन कैसा इंटरप्रेट करना है इस आंसर में. चलो, सो इंट्रोडक्शन में क्या लिखना है, इट इज द एग्रीकल्चर, अपार्ट फ्रॉम द एग्रीकल्चर अदर एक्टिविटीज आल्सो प्रैक्टिसिंग लाइक लाइव स्टॉक, बी कीपिंग, सिल्वीकल्चर, पिग कल्चर एंड काउ एंड गोट, अदर थिंग्स. सो इंट्रोडक्शन में वट एवर इन डेफिनेशन यू कैन राइट. Once definition is over, in the recent year, because this word, this integrated farming system is related with the integrated system, this integrated farming in the sustainable development goal. सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल में क्या था ये, गोल नंबर 2, गोल नंबर 2 इज सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर. दिस इज द कोर पॉइंट, सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर. द सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर इज इन इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग, दैट्स व्हाई दिस गोल नंबर हैज टू मेंशन. सो सस्टेनेबल गोल्स, यू नो, 2015 to 2030. So goal number 2 you have to present in the integrated farming system. Government is encouraging, right? Recently in the year Ashok Dalwai committee also recommended it. ऐसा लिख दो इंट्रोडक्शन में, आपको अच्छा सा मार्क्स आ जाएगा. And how it helps to the small and marginal farmers we will be learning one by one. ठीक है, अभी आफ्टर इंट्रोडक्शन वी कैन राइट अबाउट द बॉडी. इन बॉडी स्मॉल एंड मार्जिनल फार्मर बारे में थोड़ा हम लिखेंगे, ठीक है ना. बाद में हम ईच एंड एवरीथिंग मल्टीपल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू में हम लिखेंगे. नाउ इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम. हियर इफ यू केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व द इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम, इट डबल फार्मर इनकम. Double farmer income. Can you name any committee related with the doubling farmer income? Ashok Dalwai committee. Ashok Dalwai committee mentioned 2022 doubling of the farmer income, and and it increase productivity. Increase productivity. How you are using naturally mobile using manure, what happened, it improve the soil health, and you are conserving here, conservation of biodiversity, and nutritional food. Here you can say diversification of nutritional food. SDG goal 2, goal number 2, right? Now if you carefully observe, it also reduce poverty, and not only that, it also reduce hidden hunger. ये मेंस क्वेश्चन आया था, हिडन हंगर. व्हाट इज हिडन हंगर? मे बी यू आर कंज्यूमिंग फूड but it is not having nutrients, proper nutrients in the food. Whenever you are not having food, what happened? You are lacking or inadequate nutrients present. So you need adequate nutrients present in your body so that other diseases will be come down. Here the hidden hunger in the case of the micronutrients. Try to remember this one. ये मेंस में आया था, माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट्स लैकिंग. इसको क्या बोलते हैं हम? हिडन हंगर, राइट? नाउ अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, Here it reduce or increase employment opportunities. Employment opportunities. Not only providing opportunity, it reduce migration. Because earlier people are practicing only one type of monotonous cropping. Now they are having income from the allied sector also. Like they are having cow, they can get milk, right? Or honey, or pig culture, and other practices they are practicing here. Mean you need not to depend on other things. For example, only rice, wheat, these kind of crops, or cotton, sugarcane, we are cultivating these crops only. Why we are not adapting other crops? Because we are not having lack of awareness also. We will be doing in the challenges part, but here reduce migration also, right? And reduce farmer distress. What is distress? Here, whenever crop is failing, farmers are not having alternative opportunities or alternative income. When they are having alternative income, the distress will be come down, right? The distress will be come down. So here you can write farmer distress will be come down, right? Farmer distress आ गया आपको. एक बार distress how can you reduce? By practicing integrated farming system, right? Integrated farming system को आप practice कर सकते हो इधर. Not only that, and here your diversification of the food crops. Diversification of the food crops. Earlier you are cultivating monotonous, you can cultivate multiple. And if you carefully observe here, one case study I will be giving here in Bihar. Very, very important point. The farmers are advised to cultivate paddy plus fish. Paddy plus fish, their income, the productivity has been increased to 40%. How? The paddy is needed water and it also needed nutrients. If you are not having nutrients, what happens? And you have to depend on other chemical fertilizers. Now the fish will be consuming something and it will be releasing excreta. That excreta is used as the manure for the paddy. So you are reducing, you are not depending on the chemical fertilizers, right? So chemical fertilizers you are not using mean you are saving money. So it is also income augmentation or income generation, because you are not spending money. When you are not spending money, so you are saving. The saving is converted to doubling the farmer income. So you can use the fish excreta for the cultivation of the crop. Not only that, cow, buffalo and pig, their excreta also you can, cow dung you can use in the agriculture. And you are enhancing, what I am giving, you are improving the soil health. Very, very important. Soil health. Nowadays Government of India released soil health card. For what? We are killing the soil health, and that's why government try to encourage or awakening the farmers, save the soil health, because like our health, soil health should be required, otherwise the productivity will not be generated or increased. For that purpose, soil health is very, very important. And by practicing integrated farming system, you are like, here noise, water, right, air pollution is come down. How? In the agriculture practice, monotonous cropping, you are using mechanization, machine, tractors, bulldozers, other machines you are using. When you are using, what happened? The sound pollution in the nature, in the environment, that will be come down now. Not only noise, and water. For example, you are using chemical fertilizers, pesticides, herbicides, weedicides. What happens? At the end of the day, that has to go through or flow through what? Through the water. And they will be reaching to any water body, either lake or pond or river or whatever the things. When they are reaching the water body, what happened? Here, the water is being polluted. Water is polluted. And nitrogen fertilizers, other things, when they are reaching the water body, it is causing algal bloom. And algal bloom is not good for the aquatic ecosystem. If they grow more and they rapidly grow, after some time they have to be decomposed. They have to be died. In decomposition, microorganisms consume more oxygen for the decomposition, and it impacts the other species which are present in the water. So here, when you are using more fertilizers, pesticides, that is also other effects also present. And air, you are releasing pesticides, harmful. What happened? You are inhaling. For example, if you take the Punjab, in Punjab, you know, cancer train. इसको हम ऐसा दिया था कैंसर ट्रेन. ये कैंसर ट्रेन में क्या हुआ? And most of the people from the Punjab too, they come beginner for the treatment of the cancer, because they are intensively practicing agricultural practice ज़्यादा कर रहे हैं. They are, so what happened? They are inhaling, finally leading to the cancer. So here you can write noise, water, air pollution because of the monotonous cropping. Now that will be come down by practicing the integrated farming system. By practicing the integrated farming system, what happens now? ये वाला मैं क्या बोल रहा था मैं? The noise, water, air pollution will be come down. And other points also we can write here. In integrated farming system, and it reduces biomagnification, and not only biomagnification, bioaccumulation also. Bioaccumulation, biomagnification, bioaccumulation. The pollutants reaching from one level to other level, finally they are magnifying in the higher level. That will be come down now. And here it improves the biodiversity. Because what is biodiversity? In biodiversity, plants, animals and microorganisms also. And you are encouraging earthworm. Earthworm should be required. So earthworm is also increasing. Right? So by using the integrated farming, you can use cow dung as fuel. As a fuel you can use, like biogas. Right? As a biogas you can use it. For example, cyclone आया. साइक्लोन वजह से क्या हो जाएगा? किसी क्रॉप को खराब हो गया. If any crop is damaged, so you are losing entire the money and you will be in the financial crunch or crisis. Right? You will be in the financial crisis, so you are depending on only crop. Now you are having the integrated farming system. Even one crop is lost also, then you will be having alternative income generate from the cow or dung or कुछ भी करके उनके सामने income बढ़ा सकते हैं. So always try to diversify your income, diversify opportunities. Try to understand what I am conveying here. If you carefully interconnect, that's why students are not able to score, because they are thinking in the partial. है ना? एक ही साइड में सोच रहा है, इसलिए उनको मार्क्स नहीं मिल रहा है. And answer should be in the diversify. It should not be like only 2, 3 points, 4, 5 points लिख दिया, अरे हमारा आंसर हो गया. ये नहीं चलेगा. And here you can write integrated farming system. SDG goal number 1 poverty, and goal number 2 nutrition and sustainable agriculture. Right? सस्टेनेबल एग्रीकल्चर. एंड हम लिख सकते हैं क्या इधर? goal number SDG goal 14 and 15 also. How? Because climate change. Agriculture also contributing in the climate change. By practicing integrated farming system, you are reducing climate change, and we can achieve the Paris climate accord. Paris climate accord, very very important. You can also add this point, right? So you are protecting the climate also by practicing the integrated farming system. In monotonous crop, greenhouse gases will be emitted by the soil, है ना? Carbon dioxide will be emitted. Now you are saving it, storing it. So you are releasing less carbon dioxide in the nature. So you are contributing less to the climate change. So it is a good practice so that we can reach Paris climate accord. Try to understand. And here you can write Ashok Dalwai committee. Ashok Dalwai committee. So try to add this committee by 2022, doubling of the farmer income. Doubling of farmer income. This is very very important in the body. See, if you are having more points in your mind, so at least you can present over there at least 10 points. Are you getting my point? आपको 5 ही पॉइंट्स लेके गया, क्या आ जाएगा आपको मेरे दिमाग में? You will be writing only 4-5 points, उसमें और मार्क्स नहीं आएगा, 2.5-3 मार्क्स आ जाएगा. If you more present content and there try to maintain word limit. Before that you have to have quality points. आपका पास क्वालिटी पॉइंट्स है तो आप अच्छा से लिख के आ जा सकते हो. एटलीस्ट आपको 15 मार्क को एटलीस्ट 7 to 8 मार्क्स लेकर आना है. And students are writing whatever they feel they will be writing and just they are coming up. So just avoid it. This kind of approach towards the preparation. Economy is a good subject. Over we can score 125-130 marks also here. But students are having phobia and they are not practicing. Here we are providing daily answer writing in the economy. Those who are having the economy phobia, you can come and join here. Right? So here, what I mentioned the quality point, biomagnification, bioaccumulation, biodiversity, plants, animal and microorganism, earthworm, and you can generate fuel, है ना, biogas में, and you can also use as a manure for the field, I mean crop. It increases the productivity. प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ जाएगा आपको, एंड प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ गया तो क्या हो जाएगा? फार्मर के इनकम बने तो परचेसिंग पावर पैरिटी बढ़ जाएगा, एंड प्राइमरी सेक्टर, सेकेंडरी सेक्टर, सर्विस सेक्टर विल बी इंक्रीजिंग, माइग्रेशन विल बी कम डाउन, राइट? एंड व्हाट वी कैन राइट अदर पॉइंट्स हियर, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड हियर, राइट? इट इज लाइक climate smart agriculture also, this one we can also write here, and climate resilient this practice. Try to add the quality points. The word should be is quality. मेरा एक स्टूडेंट आया था, सर मैं इंग्लिश में इतना लिख नहीं पा रहा हूँ सर, समवेयर आई एम हैविंग दैट इंटरलिंकिंग कनेक्शन सर, ज़्यादा हिंदी में बात करता हूँ उधर इंग्लिश में क्वालिटी पॉइंट्स नहीं आ रहा है. इसीलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, ट्राई टू यूज दीज वर्ड्स इन द सब्जेक्ट. किसी सब्जेक्ट को तो वही सब्जेक्ट का वर्ड्स बताना पड़ेगा. आप इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम बोल दिया, आप ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग लिख रहे हो और मिक्सड फार्मिंग लिख रहे हो, वो तो गलत है ना. मिक्सड फार्मिंग में क्या होता है? एग्रीकल्चर प्लस लाइव स्टॉक होता है, बट इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग में एग्रीकल्चर, लाइव स्टॉक, बी, पिग, पोल्ट्री एंड अदर सेक्टर, सिल्वीकल्चर पूरा आ जाएगा. यू आर नॉट लीविंग और आइसोलेटिंग एनीथिंग. इट इज द कॉम्प्रहेंसिव और क्यूमुलेटिव हियर. यू आर प्रैक्टिसिंग ईच एंड एवरीथिंग टू प्रोटेक्ट द नेचर, राइट? ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई एम कन्वेइंग हियर, राइट? तो आप एसडीजी गोल लिख दिया, is Ashok Dalwai committee also you mention, Paris climate also mention. See how you are using quality words. एम्प्लॉयमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटीज बढ़ रहा है, माइग्रेशन कम हो रहा है. सो इफ यू ऐड दीज काइंड ऑफ पॉइंट्स, आपको मार्क्स 100% आ जाएगा. मैं बोल रहा हूं बिकॉज आई हैव सीन पास्ट 10 years, बहुत बच्चा को देखा हूं. अप्स एंड डाउन में बहुत बच्चा आता रहता है, लिखते रहता है. सो डेली आंसर राइटिंग करना जरूरी है. टेक वन टॉपिक or take any question, just come and bring here, I will be correcting and देखता हूँ क्या content present कर रहे हो. Maybe you are having the content in your mind, but when you are presenting on the paper, you are not able to present. That's the problem, right? So you can write this biodiversity, climate resilient, climate smart agriculture and SDG goal. By providing here, you will be able to get more marks. I hope you are understanding this one, right? Then next हम क्या कर सकते हैं इधर, इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम को एंड कंक्लूजन कैसा रहना चाहिए. कंक्लूजन पहले हमारा चैलेंजेस, व्हाट आर द चैलेंजेस इन दी चैलेंज, व्हाट आर द चैलेंज. वन, here human resources mean here not trained, and second infrastructure, right, and third affordability. And in integrated farming system, some of the like mushroom and honey, they don't come under the MSP, minimum support price में नहीं आएगा mushroom and all. So that is also one of the problem. And some people are reluctant to practice like religious problem also. For example, the person, any community or any religious community, he will not be cultivating the pig, or some people they will not cultivate the cow. So religious affinity also present. So here the infrastructure should be required in the integrated farming system. So people are not having, small and marginal farmers, how can they afford? And human resources are not trained, how we can use it. So integrated farming system, it is not helpful in the arid and semi-arid region, because you are cultivating, you are growing any cow or buffalo, it takes more water, but you are not having the water. It to consume करेगा, more water drink करेगा, and water is not present. So when water crisis is present, you cannot go for the integrated farming system. That is also one of the reason. And affordability also. For example, cow, for example, if you take 82 or 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees for one cow, so farmers, small and marginal farmers cannot afford. They need immediate money. So affordability also matter. And mushroom and honey, they don't come under the, some of the other crops also, they doesn't come under the bracket of the minimum support price. The minimum support price should be covered. Here, this is some of the challenge you can write here. And in the way forward you can write here, like way forward में क्या लिख सकते हैं हम. And government try to government encouraging the sustainable agriculture. And Ashok Dalwai committee also recommended we have to practice sustainable agriculture, so that what happened, farmer income will be increased, especially the small and marginal farmers. In India, over 70% of the small and marginal farmers are having, so they will be benefited more. We have to try to encourage them, small and marginal farmers. Government should give some incentives, and some of the crops should be come under the bracket of the minimum support price also, so that the integrated farming system effectively be practiced in the country. है ना? So some of the data you can present, and you can write some of the case also, like Bihar and northeast region में especially अरुणाचल प्रदेश में क्या है, अरुणाचल प्रदेश में दे कल्टिवेट द राइस प्लस फिश, दे बोथ कल्टिवेट, राइट. सो इन्हें एक ही फील्ड में आपको मछली भी मिल जाएगा, आपको पैडी भी मिल जाएगा. सो यू कैन राइट सम ऑफ द केस स्टडी. बिहार, अरुणाचल प्रदेश लिख के बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस इन इंडिया इन इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम, जस्ट यू राइट एंड जस्ट वाइंड अप. सो योर आंसर विल बी ओवर. सी व्हाई आई एम गिविंग सर, नाउ योर क्वेश्चन इज सर इतना टाइम हमारा पास रहेगा क्या? ऑफ कोर्स इतना टाइम नहीं रहेगा, बट आपको दिमाग में तो पॉइंट्स रहना जरूरी है. वो टाइम में आपको क्वालिटी पॉइंट्स कुछ आ रहा है उधर लिख दो. And try to write diversify answer, cover all the points. एक ही डायरेक्शन में नहीं जाना है. If you are going in single direction तो आपको नहीं मार्क्स नहीं मिलेगा. फिर वही 4-5 मार्क्स और 3.54 मार्क्स. सर स्कोर नहीं आ रहा बोलो तो you have to do certain things, right? How I covered certain things here, case studies, examples, other things, data. 50 marks question, so obviously you have to write more content here. Okay, I hope you understood here. Those who are watching online on, just come here and daily आपको क्वेश्चन लिखा के देखा लो. मैं आपको पेपर को मैं देखूंगा क्या क्या इनपुट्स हम लिख सकते हैं, स्पेशली इन इकोनॉमी. सो आपको टॉपर्स को भी इधर मिला सकता हूँ. थैंक यू.